Yo, what is going on, guys? It is FoxyDude98 here. Welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video for you guys today here on my channel. Today, we are playing on the map Combine with the M8A7, playing some more domination as we casually do. If you guys do enjoy this video, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the video, it would be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here as well to keep up to date with the content that I do produce, whether that be COD, whether that be Halo, or any other games that I do decide to play in the near future. So, we're playing some domination, and we are playing on Combine, and the theme of today is the best, and tips for today's video are going to be the best way to get yourself points and easy scores. Now, as you can see, I've actually just prestige. Unfortunately, I'm taking this from theater mode because I wasn't recording at the time of me actually playing in this gameplay, so that is why this is happening. That's why you can't see any levels there. As you can see on the leaderboard, you can only see the score, and unfortunately we are 2 and 3 at the moment. But for today's gameplay, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to get a lot of XP and a lot of score in game, especially typically turning towards domination, but this will match with the game mode. So we pick up 1 kill here. This guy baits me out from the rocks, and he manages to pick up a good kill. I should have ran away and took my time out, but as you can see here, hostile UAV, so I have a Stinger on this class, so I easily take it out, and we're level 5 there with the Stinger. So we'll start off with the Stinger. In fact, if you guys have got a class set up, and you have space for a secondary, but you're using a pistol, say, I highly recommend swapping out the pistol and going with, as we get raped by a sniper, I highly recommend going with a Stinger of the XM53 or the Black Cell, I think it's called, something like that. I highly recommend picking those two. The reason I pick those two is because you're more likely to get points using the Stinger than you are with the pistol. If there's a hostile UAV in the skies, you means you can take out the hostile UAV. If you take out the... you can take out counter UAVs, you can take out the Talons, the Cerberuses, the VSATs, the Power Cores, the RAPS deploy ships, the Wraiths. You can take out anything. So as soon as the enemies release themselves a score streak, you can straight away get stuck in there and straight away neutralize the objectives. Now you can level up the Stinger in this game. So as you saw there when I got one of my Stingers, I destroyed a UAV, I leveled it up to level 5, and that means that it also gives me some more XP. Of course, that means I can try and get the Stinger's gold, which gives me even more XP. And then, eventually, I can also get them diamond, which gives me even more XP. And of course, if I prestige the Stingers, it means that I can, again, rebuild the XP, get myself some calling cards, which, again, give me more XP. Some brilliant ways there in order to get yourself some XP points. So I do highly recommend using the Stinger rather than a pistol, because trust me, you're going to be more effective with a Stinger than you are with a pistol. So that's what I recommend doing in that certain sense. Now, any other ways that you want to get some more streaks? So, as you can see, we're being chased here on C. I throw a grenade, get a lucky kill from actually someone else. This guy's using a sniper, so I run away quickly, hide behind the corner, and just recover my ammo, basically. That's all I did for there. So, how to get yourself some extra XP. Now, if you want to try and increase your score in-game, I highly recommend going non-lethals in your score streaks. At the moment, I've just prestiged, which means that I've only got the preset score streaks. I think I'm prestige 1 level 15 at the moment, so I've just unlocked the RAPS deploy ship, which is going to be a lot of fun. I haven't used the RAPS in a little while, so we're going to be going RAP City on this bitch. So unfortunately, that child getting absolutely mugged off by a Tempest, and then I get mugged off by a Reaper, which isn't very nice at all. But I recommend going non-lethals if you want to get your score, because of course, if you've got UAV, counter UAV, and the Hater, for an example, you will be able to get yourself some easy points of 10 points for a UAV assist, 10 points for a counter UAV assist, and 10 points for the Hater. Of course, if you're consistent with your score streaks and you can consistently get a good score and you can constantly maintain your streak using the extra assist bonus points that you get when your teammate kills someone whilst one of your UAVs or whatever is in the air, it means that you can constantly roll on your score streaks and you're going to be good to go, and it means that you're going to be more effective in battle. However, that of course is a strategy that will work for many of you, but not for everyone. But of course, like I said before, if you've got a Stinger on your class setup, a lot of the times enemies do use Stingers, and that's going to give them the opportunity to take out the UAVs, so there are other ways to earn scores. Jumping on the objectives is a very good way to get scores. Now, of course, a lot of the times, as you can see here, we captured a, that's 200 points in the bag. Now, you don't want to go super crazy with your objective killing, because, of course, if you're constantly jumping on the objectives, quite a few of the times, you're going to get killed. So, what other ways can you get points? I recommend going in a team. I recommend getting at least a team of maybe three plus people in a game and making sure that together you work as a team. A lot of the times when I go into games solo on domination, I do get my ass handed to me because, of course, a lot of the times I'm the one jumping onto the B flag. However, there's no one else there, and of course, the more people that are on a flag, the more people that are gonna take the objective. So it's best to work in a team because communications in this game is key. If you're in a team and you're getting dominated and you start raging, which happens a lot to me, I always complain about it. As we're about to end the first round now, 100 points to 80. I'm currently 23-7, and the Talon I've just unlocked. I've never used the Talon before, so I wanted to give it a go, and trust me, it is freaking broken. We're going to move on to it in just a second, but like I was saying, if you're not in a team on Black Ops 3, a lot of the times your personal skills will be able to prevail and you'll be able to get some good scores. But most of the time, I tend to play with my friends Charlie and Ryan. However, I do mix it up. Sometimes I can play some Hardcore Dom and maybe play with some people, if there are people playing Hardcore Dom, I suppose. Because I haven't tried Hardcore yet on this game, on Black Ops 3. And I used to bum it on Black Ops 2, so I need to try it a bit. So hopefully that'll be fun to do in the near future. Maybe we can get some more scores. But yeah, working with a team is going to get you an advantage when playing this game, because this game is very difficult to do solo. But now we're going to move on into the main thing, and that's going to be this Talon. Now, a score streak that I've never used a lot. This Talon is a cheap way of earning yourself a buttload of points. Trust me, it is the Dragon. It's basically based off the Dragonfire from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and it is more OP than ever. Trust me, it is way more overpowered. Now, as you can see, there are two ways that you can use the Talon. Now, there's the first way to control it is you can set it to patrol mode, which basically means that you activate the Talon, it is automatically controlled by itself, and it sits next to you, and it will help you take out enemies that come near you, and it will shoot at them. Or you can do what I'm doing now and set it into control mode, where you pull out your cheeky little iPad and you play with it yourself, and you can go into town, running into their spawn and just taking them all out and making them leave themselves for dead. Trust me, the Talon is a beautiful score streak, and if you don't have it on your classes, I recommend you do, because a lot of the times, this is one of the score streaks that are extremely deadly, and if you're right with it and you use it correctly, you can last it for its entire time period, and you can get yourself a lot of kills. The next way then, so that's basically, yeah, I've gone through a couple of things. So we've gone through UAVs and how to get some points that way. You can go and get yourself some points by using non-lethals, and also by using stingers. Here's a good tactic here. Now, that guy was in a head glitching spot. Now, a lot of the times in Black Ops 3, a lot of people head glitch. Now, if you've got a stinger on your class setup, I recommend that, sorry, if you've got a stun grenade on your class setup, I highly recommend that you actually use the stun to your full effectiveness if they're in a head glitch. Try and get into a position where you can get away from the enemy's line of fire and throw the stun grenade. If they've got tac mask, you're going to need to improvise a little bit. But if they don't have tac mask, you've got a perfect opportunity to run at them, and they're going to be pretty badly prepared for the gunfight, as you're going to have the better maneuverability against them, and also it means that you'll be able to pick off the kill quite easily, as they're going to struggle to try and move to match your moves, basically. But again, we can see here with the Stinger, I'm 10 points off my UAV. There we go, I got my UAV without having to do anything, just took out a Stinger. We got another one there. Unfortunately, I got EMP'd at this point. I saw someone coming across the wall run, tried to just stay in my position a bit, and I managed to take him out. As you can see there, that has given me my UAV, and now I can press forward with the mini-map. Now, one thing to note as well, guys, is when you get a UAV, I recommend not rushing towards the beautiful red dots of beautiness, because it's actually sometimes, of course, first of all, people may have ghosts, as unfortunately we get killed there. People have ghosts, which can ruin yourself. And also, a lot of the times, of course, because the UAV is only like a little swiping motion across the screen every now and then, it's quite difficult for you to match the exact location of the player. They're going to be very, very close by, obviously. And unfortunately, we actually got a really lucky kill there. That guy just wasn't looking at me at all, and I managed to pick him off. So, yeah, if you do have a UAV on, I wouldn't recommend rushing. A UAV is a very good starting point to get yourself on your streaks. If you do have UAVs on, you obviously, literally everyone has the UAV on, but it's a very good point here. Now, that guy was camping behind a car. Another tip for you guys when capping objectives. As you saw on my screen then, I had 6th Sense on, which basically gives an indication of where the enemies are around the map. If they're in very close radius of me, it'll show me where they are. Vision Pulse here, I've got Outrider going on, Vision Pulse those two, I saw exactly where they were, and I got very, very easy kills by doing so. And then we bring in the Hellstorm missile and get a nice cheeky triple kill. So we made up for the poor Hellstorm that we had the first time round. But of course, when that guy was sitting behind there on B, the logical thing to do would to be run over there and try and kill him. But that's going to make him more prepared for the gunfight. In Black Ops 3, it is very crucial that you make yourself more prepared for the gunfight. Like there, I picked off one kill, but I was not prepared to take on the other guys because I've been low on health. So basically, your preparation and teamwork is going to get you a lot of victories in Black Ops 3. If you're playing like a 6-man, or if you've got a clan of some sort, and you've got a really strong clan, then you are going to be able to absolutely dominate people. If you're on your own and playing solo, it's going to be a lot difficult because communications is a very key thing that you need in Black Ops 3. And again, like I've said many times before, teamwork is going to be life or death. You are literally going to need to work as a strong competitive team together. Otherwise, you're just not going to get the scores that you want. But we're coming towards the end of the gameplay now. We're currently 190 points up. We've only got one objective, but we are going to cap 2. So you can see I've now got the higher. I've gone a little bit higher with the Talon. I do recommend going a bit of a bird's eye attack with the Talon. I recommend staying quite high because you can pick off some really cool kills. We get a double kill there with the with the Talon in the end. We try and pick off this guy, but unfortunately we aren't going to be able to pick him off in the end. I threw a stun there just because I was a little bit dumb, but hopefully these tips that I've given you for today's video have helped you out, and I hope you guys are enjoying Black Ops 3. I was prepared for this gunfight, but unfortunately I dropped out of the head glitch zone, and that caused me to have my death there. But that's going to wrap it up for today's gameplay. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating on the video. It'd be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here for some more content here on my channel, on my gaming content here on my channel. We finished that game 53-11, which is currently my best score I've had so far in Black Ops 3. So I'm pretty proud with that. And that's why I wanted to show it with you guys. If there's any other thing you want me to talk about in Black Ops 3 to give you the best gaming experience on multiplayer, let me know in the comment section down below. But until then, guys, I'll speak to you on another video. Take care. Peace.